Hey guys, we're going to pull an all signs love reading. I figure it is the perfect time to do it with the full moon in Leo, and we have Valentine's Day coming up. Although I do plan on pulling Valentine's Day readings. So I think I might do all the signs. Like each sign gets their own Valentine's Day reading. But for now, let's see what's going on. Because love has been in the air. I feel it. I know you feel it. Oh, and if you're not feeling it, when I say love is in the air, I mean not only is love in the air, but heartbreak's also in the air. Getting through the heartbreak to love again. So there's just heart center energy in the air is really how I should put it. All right. Let's see what the cards want to say. Hanged Man. 6 of Wands. And the Devil. Oh, the Devil! Oh. A past connection. 6 of Cups. I think that's how somebody's feeling when they look back at this connection and the memory of it and how it felt. Just like it felt good. It felt safe, kind, generous, unconditional. Felt like unconditional love in the past. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords underneath that. All right, so somebody's looking at a memory. They're thinking about someone and the truth about a situation. And they're planning something. But right now they're in this hangman energy. Hangman. Trying to get a new perspective. It's like, yeah, the truth is here, but that's not the new perspective. It's the truth being there is what's causing someone to need a new perspective. Because somebody wants victory. If there was already victory, you wouldn't be in a hanged man. And there certainly wouldn't be this devil energy here. Look at this. Fucking toxic. Toxic patterns, toxic relationships, connections. But it's like this memory. This memory feels so innocent. But the devil came along and done fucked it up. That's what it feels like. Somebody's past trauma fucked up a connection that felt good. And now there's not only past trauma, but there's past love that somebody's longing for. Yeah, that full moon energy. Ooh, and then Valentine's Day coming up. I get it. I'm single. And then those of you that aren't single, you know, this could just be you looking at how your relationship used to be. And now you're just in a hangman. I was getting the same message yesterday. Was it yesterday I posted those videos? Anyways, I recently posted something and it was the same kind of energy, but that's how tarot works. You know, you're going to get a lot of repeat messages if you do it too close together. But not everybody's seen the last readings. Some people are going to see this one and they didn't see the other ones. So need to do something for everybody, you know. All right, let's pull clarifiers on this hangman. Why is this hangman here? Of course. Of course someone's in a hangman over fucking commitment. Commitment. We all want to be committed, don't we? Some of us want to be committed in a relationship. Some of us want to be committed to a mental institution. I've wanted both at some points. All right, the hangman. All right, so this energy of commitment, it's like universal law. So the Hierophant, he is universal law. He is commitment. But this situation is, all right, we all have free will. So when the Hierophant's like, commit, this is part of your spiritual lesson, part of your knowledge, part of your journey. When the Hierophant's like telling you to commit, but then you're just like in this hangman energy, you're needing to learn a lesson of complacency. Learning how to let go of what you have, what you had. Because some of the energy I'm getting off of this is somebody holding on to pentacles they don't even have anymore. That's weird. Pentacles don't, you know, a lot of readers just go straight to money, career, blah, 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 blah. For me, pentacles, yes, can represent money, but to me it also represents value, not just monetary value. It's like these pentacles represent a belief that you value. But some of these beliefs we have to let go of because they're not serving us anymore. They're keeping us stuck holding on to them. Stuck holding on to them when the fucking sun is shining on us, when happiness is... I just heard a word in my head, but I was like, wait, what does that even mean? And now I'm like, wait, what was that word? I have another phone over here. I could Google it, but the word's gone now. So I'm just like, it's like you're hanging there. You're trying to see things from a different angle. Because you can feel the nudge from the Hierophant. You can feel the nudge from the universe telling you to do it, telling you to commit. Because it would make you so fucking happy. It would feel so good and so warm. You know, like that warm, fuzzy feeling you get inside. It's like you want that, but you're just so stuck in your ways. All right, let's pull on the Six of Wands. What is the victory needed? Why, you know, why are you still so stuck in your ways? What would need to take place to move forward from that and have the victory? Why is this victory here? Well, I mean, it has to do with the devil. Letting go with the devil, facing your traumas. Your traumas create these beliefs that I was talking about that you hold on to. Strength. And the Six of Swords. with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like the opportunity for victory is there. But you're in a Hanged Man. Oh, because you need strength to move forward with mental clarity. Mental clarity. The Strength card also can represent fear. You need strength to move forward with something that you fear. Fearing love. That doesn't feel good. Fearing love. I mean, I got my heart broken this past year. Like, I'm still very much in heartbroken energy, but I don't fucking care how many times my heart gets stomped on. I'm never giving up on love. You can't. I mean, well, you can. I'm not. Because I deserve it. I deserve to be loved, and I deserve to love. So don't you. What happened to you? You know, some people could look at this and be like, what's wrong with you? Like, you have happiness right in front of you. The fuck is wrong with you? It's not what's wrong with them. It's what happened to them. What happened to you? Why is this devil here? Consuming you, controlling you, keeping you tied up by the ankle. Once you have the mental clarity, you'll be able to have the victory. You'll be able to have the success. You'll be able to have everyone cheering for you, like, yeah, you fucking did it. Because the opportunity is there. Are you gonna take it? But before you do, you got to clear out this devil energy, because you don't want to ruin it. All right, so we've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck, trying to transform that devil energy. You do that by quieting the mind, by meditating, by healing. Taking a rest, taking a break. See, it's like the Hanged Man gets strung up. He doesn't want to be up there. He's kind of forced to be there, to like forced to look at a new perspective. With the Four of Swords, this is you choosing to allow that new perspective to come up from your intuition. But in order, when you have this devil energy here, it's hard to hear the intuition, because the devil energy will trigger the mental and it will trigger the emotions. And once the mental and the emotions are triggered, they start playing off of each other. And then they drown out the intuition. And they push it down, suppress it. And you can't hear that bitch screaming anymore. She's trying to tell you, like, she's trying to tell you what your wounds are. She's trying to, and I say she because your intuition comes from your feminine energy. I mean, one could get into the argument about, but feminine energy doesn't mean female. I know. Just for argument's sake, let's just pretend it is for a second. Because everybody carries masculine and feminine energy within them. I can't emphasize that enough in my readings. I need people to really understand. When you're watching a reading and somebody's talking about the masculine energy and the feminine energy, they might not be talking about another person. They might be talking about your masculine and feminine energy, and then you're going to take the reading all wrong. So, or you might be like, oh, this isn't for me, that doesn't sound like my person. Well, they might be talking about you. You never know. And then we've got the Page of Wands. All right, so it's like after quieting the mind and healing and getting that rest, and I was going to say rejuvenation, but I'm also hearing recuperation too, which is both. Then you can go on that adventure and explore, see where it goes. Where could it go? I mean, success, but what kind of success? What deck do I want to use? I don't even know. Yeah. I got another deck over here. Alright. Oh, at the bottom we've got open heart. Yeah. Gotta have an open heart. Gotta have an open heart. Yeah. What was I saying? Why did I pull this deck out? I mean, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because the message that it's giving here is yeah, I think I was saying like, where could it go? Where could it go? Well, I mean, this is where it could go if you don't do the healing work. If you don't allow yourself to see that new perspective, if you try to move forward with something without healing, this is going to be the result. Or if you don't do the healing and you stay complacent in this Four of Pentacles energy, staying complacent in this Four of Pentacles energy has a lot to do with, and it will be a repeat pattern if you don't work through your shit. That's how cycles work. Until you work through your shit and heal it, things are going to keep happening in that same type of energy, that same type of experience. Pain. It's going to make you apprehensive. It's going to make you afraid. It's going to make you fearful. Why is the pain there? Because only you. It's like a past heartbreak where you felt like it's only them. Like they're the one. But it was a lie. It was shallow. It was superficial. And then you realize what a mistake. It's like, can I even trust myself? Not just can I trust another person, like can I trust myself? You know, it's like I was so sure about this person. And it was like a fucking puddle. It was just so shallow. There was no depth. I mistook there for being depth, and there wasn't. All there was pain, emptiness. And I just, ooh, I craved the closeness. But all I got was a fucking puddle that isn't even ankle deep. It's just, it was just something to wet your feet, and it was a bad experience. But there's just as much to take from the bad relationships as there were the good ones. The good ones, you take all the great memories, and wow, that was amazing. It sucks that it's over. But then the bad ones, it's that shitty connection, that shitty person taught you more than the good person did. They taught you how people can be shallow. They taught you for the signs to look for in someone that's shallow, someone that's superficial. All right. I want messages for people who actually do the work. I don't want messages on what happened before or what's going to happen if people don't do the work. I want people to see the potential of what's there if they do the work. Foundation, broken beginnings, finality. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have finality. Farewell. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to what? Foundation. Now you're thinking like, but don't I want a foundation? Yeah, you do, but not a fucking broken one. A broken foundation is bullshit. A broken foundation will leave you in superficial, shallow-ass energy. There's no build-up. There's no empire. There's no fortress. There's no... It's not safe. It's not safe with a broken foundation. So, saying bye to a broken foundation leads to a new beginning. Saying try again, new direction, start over. Not with this fuckery. Take what you learned from this. And you go into the new beginning. Oh, yeah. There's going to be resistance going into it's like a new life, you know? It's the unknown. But there's resistance. It says timid on here. You know, it says secret admirer. It says suppressing, but I'm more focused on the word timid than anything else. Because, like, if you work through your shit and you walk away from this broken foundation towards a new beginning, even though you feel some resistance, the resistance is there because you feel a little timid, because it is the unknown. But you're not suppressing it. If you're suppressing it, you're not facing it. For the people that don't do the work, you're going to suppress this. And you're going to suppress a new beginning. And you're going to stay in your broken past. Don't do that shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, yeah. Resistance. We got family, parenthood, pregnancy, but, like, for me, I see these two people in love. Like, ready to grow together. Yeah, they're growing a baby. But it's... The fetus is symbolic of these two energies that have come together. And it's like this man is kissing their connection. This man is kissing the fetus is like both halves coming together to create a whole. This man is kissing that, he's appreciating it, and she's appreciating that, he's appreciating it. Yeah, it's something you're gonna want to hold on to. Obsess over. Like, I want to keep smiling. I want to keep smiling. That's how it feels. Divine masculine. Ooh. Femmes, are you going to get yourself a divine masculine? Or, divine masculines, are you going to fucking fall in love after being broken? After being broken? Round of a fucking applause, bro. Because I know for the masculines, it's harder than it is for the feminines. Not saying that the masculines get more hurt than the feminines, but the feminines are more likely to put themselves out there again than the masculines. So, bravo. Bravo. Give yourself a pat on the back, high five in the mirror, whatever the fuck you gotta do. Do it, because you deserve it. But if you're one of the masculines that's not gonna deal with your shit, have fun being in your broken ass foundation. I mean, I don't want that for you. But if you don't do the work, then you must want that for you. And, well, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just here for guidance. I'm just here to try to help. So help me help you. Alright. I feel like I want to pull something else before I want to close the reading, but this deck over here is calling me, but it's a Twin Flame Ascension deck. Alright. I mean, if you're interested in a message for Twin Flames, then continue watching. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so if you have no interest in the Twin Flames, then you can end it here. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Help me grow my channel. I am having so much fun here with you guys. Now, for the people that want to get a message about Twin Flames, we have Compassion on the bottom before I shuffle. Compassion, higher heart opening. We had open heart at the bottom of this deck when we first took it out. You need to have compassion to have your heart center open. That is key. If you don't have compassion for yourself, or for the experiences that you've been through, or for the people, including the people that fucked you over, if you don't have compassion for everyone and everything, then it starts to close off your heart center. And when you close off your heart center, your frequency lowers, and then you attract in shitty people. You don't want that. You want to attract in high frequency people that are positive, optimistic, abundant. They're going places. They got connections. They're the people you want to be involved with. But when you start to shut down that heart center, when you're not feeling compassion, it's like, yeah. All right, let me talk about some of my exes for a second. Some of my exes really fucking suck. Some of them are great people. But all of my exes, I want the best for them. Even the ones that did me wrong. Even the people that hurt me. I have compassion for them because they only hurt me. They didn't hurt me because of me. They hurt me because of them. Because of their own shit. Because they didn't deal with their shit. And that's not my fault. I would say it's their fault. Some of them, it's not quite their fault because they don't even realize that they have all that shit. Some people don't realize all the baggage that they're carrying. So it's like, it sucks to have like a grown adult walking around fucking up their life and other people's lives, and to say, oh, it's not their fault. Well, if they're completely unaware of how much they suck, unfortunately, they're not really at fault. But, I mean, if someone points it out to them and lets them know, hey, you're ruining your own fucking life, and then they're like, well, I'm still going to do what I'm doing, well, then yeah. It is their own fault at that point. Anyways, for some reason, Twin Flames want me to pull. 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 Somebody is persistent. They're like, pull the card, pull the card. Stop talking, stop talking. I need to know. Need to know what? Honor your agreement, mission, and motion. All right, so all right, so we've got Queen here. We've got the Divine Feminine card. That's why I was feeling that. And pull the card. I want to know. I want to know. Not that the masculines don't want to know, because they do, but the feminines, the chasers, they want to know, because it's like the chasers don't just chase after the masculine. They're chasing after the answer. Because they need to know. They need to know. They need to know. Why? Holy Grail code. Receive the gift. Oh, all right. For some of the femmes, the Holy Grail, the gift, is the masculine. But for all of the femmes, even the ones that are like, oh, but the masculine is the gift. Wake up, bitch. You're the gift. You're the gift. Honor your agreement, mission, emotion. What that card is telling me, twin flames are supposed to come together and connect. Not come together and be in a romantic relationship. If that happens for you, great. That's awesome. And there's a mission with that. If twin flames come together, they have a shared mission. They're supposed to do something together to shift the frequency of the planet and humanity. My twin, I know if we were able to, not even in a romantic relationship, if we were working together on something, I know we would change a lot of fucking lives. But he's still got a lot of work he needs to do. He wants to be caught up in karmic situations. So, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I can just be here as a guide. All right, but back to what I was saying, feminines, is you are the Holy Grail code. You're the fucking answer, not just for you, but for the masculines. Because the masculines trigger you, and then you guys separate. Well, you trigger them, they trigger you, and then there's a separation. And during that separation, the feminines go through the healing. They go through the healing, and they become the master alchemist. It's a violet flame activation. It's like the divine feminine does the healing. She receives the gift of the enlightenment, of the intuition, and then they become the master alchemist. And their violet flame. For me, I know violet flame can be, it's you can use it for healing. But when I was just saying violet flame, I pictured a flame right in my third eye, lighting up. Ooh, yeah, see? All right. Look at these two cards. It's like, can you see? It's almost like this purple shape, like they kind of like go together. It's like this activation is in this Holy Grail. The code, the gift in this Holy Grail is this activation. So what happens in the twin flame connection is, okay, you reach the separation period. I tried to avoid the separation period. It didn't work. So if you're currently trying to not go into separation with your masculine or your feminine, yeah, I did like everything I could. Like, we can just be friends. Like, this doesn't need to. It just kept going so fucking wrong, and we just kept hurting each other's feelings by trying to not hurt each other's feelings. That's key for if you're questioning whether or not you're in an actual twin flame connection. Your twin will not try to hurt you. If they do hurt you, it's because they're trying to not hurt you. The masculines get triggered, and then they start to feel like, oh my God, like, I'm not worthy of this person. I'm gonna hurt them. I need to just get away from them. I'm gonna stunt their growth. And the reality is that they are. Once that's triggered in them, at first they're not stunting your growth, but once that insecurity is triggered within them, you start picking up on that, and then you get triggered. Their fear of rejection and not being worthy enough triggers them, and it triggers your fear of abandonment. That's what I have seen through my studies and my own personal experience and reading other people's experiences with twin flames, is the feminine is anxious attachment style from a fear of abandonment, and the masculine is a avoidant attachment style. I want to say fearful avoidant attachment style. Avoidant attachment styles, they'll avoid, but they don't crave closeness. But these masculines, they fear the closeness just as much as they fear it. Wait, did I say they crave the closeness? Hold on. Just in case I messed up. They crave the closeness just as much as they fear it, and they fear it just as much as they crave it. So it's like they're like, oh my God, I just want to be close to her. Oh my God, I need to be near her. I need to be near her. Oh no, I need to get away from her. It's not safe. It's not safe. Oh man, but she's so different. She's so different. This is so different. Maybe she won't hurt me. Oh, but I'm not worthy enough. I'll hurt her. I gotta get out of here. Like, that's what the masculine is going through, femmes. So when you're getting your feelings hurt and offended by them pulling away like that, they're going through it too. They're going through it too. But what happens is when we go through it, we upgrade, we up level. And then after we up level, we lead the way for the masculines. And then once they do their healing, then they can lead the way for us. And then we can come together and lead shit together. The Honor Your Agreement Mission in Motion card. Feminine twin activating higher self. See, that's what I was saying happens. Honor your agreement, because the mission is in motion. Your agreement with this twin flame connection is to accept the separation. Learn how to love yourself completely instead of loving the masculine. That's why you feel so lost and broken and empty, and it's like a part of you just keeps being pulled towards the masculine, and you're like, but I'm not allowed to go towards them. I'm not allowed to go towards them. The reason it feels so intense like that is from the lack of self-love. And that lack of self-love stems from abandonment, from childhood. Somebody abandons you when you're really young. Your energy is just like, no, I want to go with you. And then that trauma stays with you. And then when it gets triggered in your field, all of a sudden you're that little kid again, and you're like, no, please don't go. It's intense. I know. I had to go through all my fucking daddy issues this past year. It was not fun. And the crazy thing is, I've already worked on my relationship with my father before I even met my twin. I had already forgiven my dad. Dad, I love you. I'm not mad at you. I understand, because I started to really look at my father for who he is, not who I thought he should be, and who he is as a human being who has his own trauma. It wasn't about him not loving me. It wasn't about him wanting to abandon me and leave me. And that's what it is for these masculines too. They're broken. They don't know how to love you. They want to, which for my dad, it's the same thing. Like, my dad will be like, I love my babies. But then he wasn't around. But when he would say, I love my babies, like, I knew he meant it. We have great conversations now, you know. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying was, I had forgiven my dad. So when this father wound was triggered, I didn't understand what the fuck was happening to me. I didn't get it. It's like, is this daddy issues? No, I'm cool with my dad, so. Oh, all right. So the way I started to look at it is, all right, imagine somebody comes up to you and just fucking stabs you. And then afterwards, they apologize. They're like, oh my God, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to inflict this wound on you. And you decide to be like, okay, I forgive you. I believe you. But then you never go to the hospital and you're just bleeding out and it's getting infected and it's oozing and you're just ignoring it. You're like, well, I forgave the person that caused it, so I'm fine. That's pretty much what I did. And then I met my twin, and my twin's energy was like, you still got daddy issues, bitch. Um, so yeah, part of this mission is, actually, no, the whole mission is to be triggered into facing your wounds and healing them and rising above. The feminines are more spiritually evolved than the masculines. That's why it is our job to heal and lead the way, because the masculines cannot do it without us. There's a mission in motion. Honor your agreement. That's your agreement. Your agreement is not to spend the rest of your life in happily ever after with your twin. The agreement is to heal and help your twin heal. If you have done the healing work and you are not talking or connected to your masculine in any way anymore, your healing wasn't for nothing, because now you know how to love yourself. And also, don't think it won't get back to the masculines. If it's your twin, it's going to get back to them, and they're going to know what's going on with you, and they're going to be fucking inspired by it. And it's going to help them start to do the work they need to do. All right. I'm going to leave this here. If you are still here watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit the like button. Help me get higher up in the algorithms. Help me grow my channel. And yeah, no, I think that's all. Please comment below. Let me know where you're at on your journey. Please comment and let me know if there's any type of readings that you're looking forward to that, you know, maybe other readers on YouTube aren't doing it. I'm like ready to like explore different type of readings. I want to have fun with this. Help me have more fun with this. All right. Thank you, feminines. Thank you, masculines. Thank you, full moon in Leo, for inspiring me to do this reading. And yeah, good luck, everybody.